Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So, friends, we have the answer for all our uncertain questions. Okay, that means onboarding delays and your offer letter have been came, but still no heard back from that. All these informations. Okay, we have the response from the CEO of Wipro itself. Okay, so there was a recent press meet where all the details, all the reports regarding the growth and depreciation, everything was shared, and the journalists in the press meet have raised so many questions which is circulating among the society, like onboarding delays, moonlighting, and all these kind of things. Okay, so the recent questions that we received from that, we have watched the complete press meet and bringing you the information regarding that. In case if you wish to watch the complete video, then you can even find that in the internet. Okay, it is a very pretty much lengthier video, and there are so many technical things and so many business related things discussed onto that, where you can find this information for a couple of minutes or seconds discussion. Okay, so let me straight away get into it. So I have some snaps to explain the same what he have told. So the first pretty straight question regarding this was onboarding itself, why onboarding is getting delayed, and after giving all this, why it is getting delayed. So the answer was like there are so many things happening, like from the last time after the COVID scenario came in, everything was recovering in its pace. At that time it came the Ukrainian war, obviously, and American economy is having a slowdown. And it's not about the American economy too, many of the great business economies having a slowdown and inflammation and all these things are directly connected to the demand for sure. So that have created some sort of uncertainty is what he's telling. Okay, that means it's not like the stop of demand or stop of supply, some not like that. It's just an uncertainty. That means currently there is some sort of glitch happening, but it's not for a long time. It is going to resolve in some time, is what he says. Okay, so currently, these due to these scenarios happening, there have been some sort of delays into it, but he strongly says that the technology, the clients of Wipro have never said like no to technology, like they have completely stopped being a part of this, not like that. So until that didn't happen, there is no problem with the employment opportunities and all. But due to this scenario, there is uncertainty and there is a slight slow in progress, is what he is telling. Okay, so that is about the process of onboarding. Okay, so and next thing was regarding the variable pays for Wipro employees. Like we have the so much things, right? That's very much true. That is from like since years they have been hiring for same packages like 3 point at starting. So it is difficult for the people to get onto the salary and live in the cities, because 2 3 years back this was not the price of living, the cost of living. So it have that change have certainly affected the existence. Okay, so that much that must be addressed by the salary of the company. So that question was also raised in that, like transportation, everything have after COVID, coming from work from home scenario, transportation, everything have raised. There's inflammation in everything, the cost of living. So coming with the same package has really affected all of the people living. So how can we do that, is what they have. So actually there wasn't much clarity on that. Like he's telling, okay, this is how it, if the business want us to opt for work from home, then we'll be going for that. If the business want to go for work from office, that is to mean there. And if want to meet clients, then that things will be there. So it generally means that with respect to the business structure, work from office, work from home, whatever will be designed. Okay, so that's how it is taking place. And regarding the salary, they are telling like there will be a revision, there have been a progress in every quarter, so you can expect better, is what he is his words is showing up. But not clearly mentioned like this time this will be happening, this time this will be happening, not like that. I mean about the salary range happening. Okay, so 85% of employees will get 100% variable pay in Q2. This is what his expectation is. So around this topic he had a discussion on us. And this topic, okay, the answer to this topic that you see in the screen is regarding the moonlight. So there was a journalist who asked like there are many people who would like to go for another job, like that's very refreshing in case, that's very refreshing in every means, if you could take another job in. And there are so many top companies who do ally like Zomato and all that. Okay, who provide a greater package and greater all these things, but still they are okay with their employees working in different sections, and I mean having a parallel source of income or a parallel job, that unless it didn't affect their job. So on to this question, he mentioned like these all the jobs are like a contract within Wipro. That means if we have a certain, I mean, Wipro is having a certain commitments to their employees, so hence the employees also should have certain set of commitments to Wipro. So there can be a conflict with interest is what he is, his assumption is. Okay, that means once you are into another job, that there can be chances like you will be interested into that much and you will be considering or you will be attending the Wipro job very much less, and that situation should never encounter. That's why he is not strictly allowing moonlighting. So that is strictly prohibited. In case if you want to know more of the details, this is the pretty things that he have explained, or more of the details, you can watch that video as well. So in Wipro it is not allowed it. So anyhow, if you're coming to understand, I mean, if you're doing that and it's known to the people, then there can be actions against that. Okay, he's definitely strongly telling it is not the culture, or it's not a work ethics, because the journalist also mentioned like there is no law, if I mean, to support what the Wipro is telling, like uh, getting another job, I mean doing something parallel can affect this, or if companies to take an action, there is nothing like that. If people want to do, they can do, is what they're telling. So even on that comment from journalist, or the question from journalist is telling that ethics followed by other companies you do respect, and that is acceptable wide around, but Wipro is having this culture of doing this, so Wipro will be working in this manner. Okay, so that says the strong turn from the CEO himself. And also regarding the offer letter, that was a kind of discussion that was happening, like many of them got the offer letter, but after that offer letter there was no hear back from the company. No one received the joining date, or there is nothing coming up. So this is not the case of like few people, this is a case of hundreds of people, thousands of students actually. So even they mentioned like during the first half they have hired like thousands of students, and there is a decrease in this time. So they're telling like the CEO himself is telling, we are greatly on focusing. Of course, one of the focus point is hiring freshers and utilizing them, utilizing their all the talents for the business, and making them, giving a very good opportunity is what he is also trying to promote. But this time, as already mentioned, all the things, due to this is happening. So whoever have received the offer letter will Wipro will not have to worry, is what his word speaks. So they don't have to worry, even if it's a delay they will come back to us, is what they're telling. So we can see that, you know, and to some articles I have read, will honor every hirings, is what he says. Okay, so if you have been hired by Wipro and you're just waiting for the communication, or you're just very concerned about how, I mean, you got the hiring, but there is no coming back from company, just understand this is not about one or two students or tens or hundreds. This is about the thousands of people around. This is about the thousands of graduates. And the CEO is like admitting himself that if you have received such a commitment from Wipro, then you will hear back from Wipro. Okay. So maybe since after soon after this press meet, before this press meet, there have been even YouTube itself, we itself have did a lot of videos regarding this. So many of them have did it, and many ways this have been communicated to the top journalist. That's why they have raised this question in such an international press meet. So since this have been brought into the light of CEO, and since it means that this issue is known to whole of the world, so as this have been brought into press meet and also CEO have been responded, we can expect a very good positive response from the Wipro team. Okay, so everyone who have received their hiring offer letter, or those who are waiting for onboarding, whatever it is, just keep patient and fingers crossed, we will wait for the good things. Okay, so just see your mails and just see all the communications going on, just respond to them if they're coming back, and look all the possible ways to get on to it. Okay, so hoping for the best, we'll go. So as I already mentioned, you can view this complete lengthy video of press meet discussing so many things about the technology, about the business, about the various factors, about the Wipro growth in every quarter, everything. So it's a very lengthy video. We just took up only the important points and would like to share with you. So in case if you want to know of the, you can find that in pretty good in Google. Okay, you can find the internet, you can watch that as well. So this is a conclusion, guys. All the problems that we have been discussing, social media and everything, have been, spotlighted. I mean, it have been brought into the company itself, and CEO is having a greater visibility on that, so we can expect a good outcome out of that. Okay, so I hope the details are pretty much clear and you got a perfect idea on what is the things have been discussed, and I think you are having a hope right now. So let's keep on going that. If there is any more updates, we'll definitely bring it to you. So until I be back again with another video, everybody stay safe, stay happy, and stay tuned to Online Study for You.